Is it a boat? Is it a kayak? It's a paddleboard. We have gone out and done ourselves a little mischief. I figured that I didn't suck enough at fishing already, and so I challenged myself even more by going out and getting an inflatable paddleboard. Mostly inspired by all my American boys, Marshall, Noel, Kyle. We're here, we're on the board. She's all pumped up. I've only fished this section of the river once. I don't really know what to expect. We've just kind of sent it out for a quick afternoon session after work. Weather's a little bit overcast, and we have 3 main goals today. Goal number 1 is just to catch a fish. If I can just catch anything off this thing, I'll be pumped. Goal number 2, I don't know. Oh my God, not off to a good start already. Don't know how much you can see. Goal number 2, catch it. Goal number 2, goal number 2, catch a fish on the throwback chickadee. And goal number 3, try and beat my PB backs. Let's link back up. I got 2 mounts today. I got the neck mount, which you're seeing me on now, and I've also got a mount on the back of the paddleboard. May or may not switch between the two to see how we're feeling. Yeah, let's see what happens. Hey mate, how you doing? Good, how are you? That's the way. How's it looking up there? Beautiful. Yeah? What was that? Ah! Big cod. That was sick, man. Yes. On the board. On the paddle board. Smoked that, dude. I kind of don't want him in the net. That's sick. Where can I go? We're just gonna chuck this fella in the net, I think. Be a bit easier. In the net, alright. Alright. Let's get you in the water so that you're happier. We've bloody done it. He strikes again. There he is on the chickadee. Throwback prototype. How good's that? This is super cool. Very happy to get this guy on the board. Let's get him back in the water and I'll get some close-ups. What do you reckon, fellas? Pretty wicked on that chickadee prototype. Super cool. Let's get this little gecko back. Go, buddy. Who said you need a boat to catch fish? That's sick. Not the biggest fish in the world. Not the most impressive, but I mean, for me to come out here and just get it done is pretty cool. I've been on Struggle Street all afternoon just trying to figure the paddleboard out, where to put my feet and where to sit and all the rest, but to get that buff definitely makes it all worth it. He's scratching me up a bit. We're gonna gather ourselves. I don't even know what the time is, don't have my phone, but we're gonna gather ourselves, maybe re-rig and then keep going. So in between me releasing that fish and turning the camera back on, it has now actually started to spit. Hopefully the heavens don't open up too much, but we have just sorted ourselves out after that fish. It feels like every fish that I catch, no matter the species, no matter the size, I just end up with shit absolutely everywhere. Brag mats, hooks, pliers, nets, you name it, it's probably out. So I just chucked all that away, cleaned ourselves up, and we have changed baits. So we've tied on the Throwback Baits Bunny, but still about the same size as that chickadee, except this is a wake bait with a 2-piece tail. Very loud, as you can hear. So we're just going to do the same thing, chuck it up nice and close to the snags, wind it out, see if anything comes out. To catch a bass or something like that on this would be pretty sick. So enough rambling from me. We're going to get back in and see if we can get something else. Oh, that's over a stick. Got him. The thing that I'm struggling the most with on this paddleboard is just where to put my legs. It's unlike in a kayak where obviously your feet are just in it at all times and you can just paddle whenever you want and you always got the paddles just out to your side. You can, you know, adjust. If you need to kick right, you can just kick it right, whatever. But sitting on the board, you got your legs in the water, which when you're fishing one spot is great because you can just kick your legs, you know, inch yourself forward or rotate the board just by swinging your legs around the water. But I'm struggling at the moment with actually moving from snag to snag because I do have my legs in the water and they create so much drag when they're down there and you're trying to paddle. So every time I'm trying to, say, move up the river, I'm having to do like a leg raise to get them up on the board or go cross-legged or whatever. And it's really hurting my hip flexors. So that's a bit of a learning curve for me. Just not really sure where to put my legsies. Other than that though, it's been alright. I have had a bit of a whinge. Right now she's hurting. I'm in the pain locker, boys. Pain locker? Hurt locker. If you could see what I'm doing right now. I'm glad you're on my neck and not behind me. Oh, big girl. Oh. I'm not really sold on the whole paddleboard idea just yet. The other area that the paddleboard really struggles in is anything that's super shallow. Having those fins on the back, the stabilizing fins, just make it an absolute nightmare anytime the water gets too shallow and the fins start dragging. All right, I've made the call. You're going back here again. I don't think he's want to look at my toes. Maybe you do. You can pay for that if you'd like. I don't know where to sit on this damn paddleboard. Not where to sit, but how to sit. Everything is so uncomfortable. All the time. We've probably been fishing for, I don't know, maybe like an hour after that cod. Haven't had another nibble yet. The time is 5 o'clock, so we're gonna need to start looking at heading back soon. This stretch looks absolutely primo, but paddleboarding the river in the dark, I don't know what kind of person you are, but I'm not that kind of person, so it'd be sick to obviously just keep paddling up, but yeah, don't want to paddle home in the dark, so might have to turn around soon. Oh, jeez, my back hurts. Well, if you're looking for a reason to buy a paddleboard to go fishing in, I definitely don't think that this will be the video that inspires anybody to go and do it. But nonetheless, it was good to get out and try something new. Obviously, quite a few challenges today. Main ones being getting up the rapids and figuring out just how the hell to efficiently paddle and where to put my legs. There's a bit of a kerfuffle there, but my body is aching. I'm quite sore, so I think it's time to boost back, get back to the car before it gets dark. If you do want to check out somebody that actually knows what they're doing, I'll link the homies down below, Homeless Fisherman and Knowles Fishing. They're the gurus on it, so if you want to see someone that actually looks like a pro, go and suss them out. But yeah, I'll leave you with that. If you have stuck around this long, you're a legend, and I will see you in the next video. Oh. Get that thotty angle going for the fellas.